just missed the last one, I think.
He's already here. He did. I didn't see him on the last one.
It wouldn't let me go. And you ain't even give me a thumbs up, man. How you gonna do that? How you gonna be the only person here not give me a thumbs up?
I can't get nothing.
What's up with that? I thought you were my friend, man. All I do for you, the fires I start, both metaphorically and physically. Two people with no thumbs up.
I can't
Jesus
do nothing.
Christ.
I can't do nothing.
Good afternoon, Mr. Go Manger Fishing. 4 people, 1 thumbs up, man. So I'm back. Anyway, I didn't get to say what I was going to say
Not the
earlier
big
because I
spoon.
ran out of time. Kirsty says you don't get to be the big spoon. Can you triple stack spoons?
Yeah.
So, what was I going to talk about? Oh. So, we have recently been
You got a notification that time too.
given the card. Our card has been pulled, and our government is taking further steps to encroach on our liberty, freedom, and rights. Furthermore, the FBI has recently deemed everybody who is on this list of things a domestic terrorist, and it's an insane list. I forget what they called it, something about malicious, something, I don't know. But if you use a Gadsden flag, if you talk how I do, I mean, I'm completely against anybody who calls himself a patriot, because if you call yourself a patriot, you're just stupid. And I can only deal with so much stupidity in my life. I deal with a lot of it.
They just want the title.
Hey, Dad.
Oh, bro. You're gonna forget what else we'll talk about. What's up?
Sorry.
Okay, what?
You ready to be afraid about it? See the Rudolph?
Yeah, we're gonna wait till
The
we get out of
spoon
here.
is against the wall, Jay says.
The spoon is against the wall. Yes.
Trying to silence us.
Speaking of
Militia violent extremist.
militia violent extreme. You know, when your government declares war against you and deems you to be a domestic terrorist when they are in fact the domestic terrorist, what are your solutions to the problem? And here's what they're going to do. They're going to take everybody out one at a time. They're going to come to your home in the middle of the night, early morning, guys with badges on, thugs, and unless you live in the state of Missouri. And even there, it's probably going to be mostly local thugs. But the feds don't normally use the locals anymore. They haven't done it in more than a decade. You know, that's why SEPA really does nothing. Missouri, Second Amendment Preservation Acts, does nothing. They're not encroaching on people's rights less in Missouri than they are in other places. It doesn't nullify federal gun law, although everybody believes it does. Patrick even admitted that to me. But their goal is to once you can treat a federal agent as a criminal for being a criminal, and they make quote unquote legal, then SEPA will do something. SAPA, whatever you want to call it, will be something at that point. And there's like costume. Somebody breaks into my house in the middle of the night to rape my wife wearing a clown suit. They're not a clown. No, at that point they're a burglar, or they're a criminal and a rapist. Just like if somebody wearing a different kind of clown suit comes to your home and kicks in the door and tries to kidnap you, they're not that different kind of clown. And people need to get that idiocracy, indoctrination out of their brains and start thinking for themselves. Policing forces are unconstitutional. I don't give a shit what anybody says. I've been saying the same shit for years. I've been making the same challenges for years. I've been telling people to cite it where it's at for years, and nobody can do it. Article 2, Section 3. Get the fuck out of here, man. The people are supposed to enforce the laws of the nation. Why is that? One may ask. Well, there's multiple reasons. Number one, because if you have a state, so let's go back further. The Redcoats, they were not only the British military forces, they were also the British policing forces. They pulled double duty. At the time, it was a singular duty. That got split up. And they're like, hey, we can do this. We can make our military big brother to the world. Big brother to the world. And have these other guys police these people. And then we can convince these people to support these police because we'll protect and serve and in God we trust and shit like that on their cars. Tell them that they catch all the scary criminals. And that, that's kind of what happened. People found it easier for government to hire these people to protect them than it was for them to protect themselves. When really there were no, like down here, I hear all the time how much thieving happens down here. Everybody you run into, all these drug addicts are stealing shit. I'm like, well, what have you had stolen? No, well, nothing. So who do you know that's had something stolen? Well, Billy Bob's sister Jolene, his cousin's brother's uncle, told me that. I'm like, so really, you have no direct knowledge of anybody anything. I mean, because I just don't see it. And I'm all over the place. Nobody has a number that I can go talk to. Nobody had anything directly stolen from them. It's just the hearsay shit. It's kind of, along the same lines of just believing what you're told for no other reason than you're told to believe it. I know a lot of people down here that just leave their doors unlocked, keys in the car. Shit, I'm even guilty of it sometimes, depending on the circumstances. But anyway, so the redcoats were the military policing forces and fighting forces. Well, that was split up. Now we have the military, then we have the police, both of which are a standing army. So, and there are times when standing armies are constitutional, believe it or not. But they are never to be used against the people. Why is that, you may ask? Because if that can happen, then the people are not free. You have these people that read our Constitution, they act like they know it. Yet they don't even understand how to read it. If it violates your natural rights as a human being, they love the boot as much as they love cock. I mean, you have to be.
Okay, no.
It sounded like you said something.
I said, okay, no.
Okay. We're done talking about him now.
I didn't talk about him.
We're not going to give his dick sucking, blind, fucking, sweaty cop ball licking, ass grabbing fag any more recognition.
Ball snuggling.
That's an 11-year-old.
Trying to blow off a boot, Dad.
And you're here right now. I know you are. What'd you say?
Trying to blow off a boot.
No, we're not going to see if the boot blows off until we get up here. Because I need to be able to mat this thing. And, like if I get stuck, sometimes you got to really get on it to get out. And if I can't build enough, every time I build boost, it blows the boot off, we're going to have a problem. And I can hear the blow-off valves open right now, so it's working.
How much boost does it, or PSI does it make?
The blow-off valve starts opening up at 8 PSI. We can change that, and I don't know if that's been changed by somebody else. But it should build around, I think, probably 17 pounds of boost or something like that, maybe. I don't know. Somebody else in here probably knows. You can probably look it up. I've never looked it up because I don't care. As long as it does what I need to do. But anyway, anywho, back to the program. But policing forces are in no way constitutional because it's simple. The government has authority over you. You're not free. We're supposed to self-govern, meaning that we're responsible for ourselves and our own property and our own lives and our own communities. That way it takes a community to even arrest somebody. It takes a community to agree that somebody has done something that would warrant being called a crime, first of all. And then they have to agree that this person needs to go to jail, second of all. That's why government agents are not supposed to police us. Because when government decides, everybody's a criminal. And you see it today. You're no longer innocent until proven guilty, as it would be in that respect. You're guilty until proven innocent. Some thug arrests you because he says you did some shit. Doesn't matter what you say. Doesn't even matter what actually happened. Then if you don't obey, he calls all of his other thug buddies, his gang members, and desecrate the U.S. flag, by the way, and they come out and they force you to do something. Like everything police do is with threats. In most state laws, it's this way. Those are emergency 67 and 55. It's not a fucking emergency. These cocksuckers, I just seen a state boy yesterday. I passed the wreck he was going.
It is there tomorrow. I might.
About what?
I don't know. He was just hating it.
Backpack home, batteries, my drill, and my saw. Everything else I can put in a backpack for sure, huh? I can carry all my tools to this job in a backpack, huh? Because I leave everything out of here. This job about over with. I'm going to be sad when it is. So I'm going to have this job done, and in September, when they have that back to the land festival, whoever comes down here, I'm going to ask for some of your time, and maybe we'll come out here for a couple hours and build a set of steps. Because I don't think we're going to have the money to do it, and I'm not going to probably have the time to do it by myself. Anyway, I'll stay on track, stay on topic. I want to know what's back here. These people got a big ass, like, look at it. It's like a commercial wildlife fence. One of the big ones, like 8-foot ones. It runs all the way around this property right here. I'm trying to show you. So, that's why policing is unconstitutional. Right there. See that fence? Because every problem we have with government is because of these assholes that have no moral compass, that have no principles, that are not Christians, that only they're fucking cowards is what they are. Like I said, the only one I've ever seen that's not a coward is Jason Mize. Somebody was right about his name. I forgot his name yesterday. He got sentenced to 42 months in federal prison for apparently beating up on a 60-year-old dude. I never said I agree with the dude, but like even like that, so it's a good example of even me then. Like I had no problem with the dude. He was always cool with me, but it doesn't mean he wasn't fucking harming somebody else because he believed he had authority over all of us. And he did. He did 42 months in federal prison, and that happened right when I got sent out to CRC in 2016. In August of 2016, I was in the Justice Center when that happened. Or I just shipped out. But anyway, he was the only one I ever met the one to fucking coward. You say take off that belt and that radio and he'd do it. People stopped doing that shit. When I was in there for a year in 2013, people used to try to call him out all the time. Everybody's like, yeah, you don't want to do that. But he wasn't a coward. He didn't need the man down button. Matter of fact, I would venture to say that he probably never hit it. He just, he's up for whooping your ass himself. That's why I don't believe that 60-year-old dude.
Now? No. 16-year-old dude.
That's why I don't believe that 60-year-old man. They might need our help.
What's that?
What are they doing?
They're getting something off the truck. I'll holler at him see if he needs my help.
Y'all need any help?
Well, that's good.
Okay.
You need any help?
He's in now.
All right. You can always send all that shit.
So.
All right, holler at me if you do. That high contract, it's a little girl.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Did she say high contractor?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I
Got in his driveway back then.
I can start around back here.
That's true.
Makes life way easier.
That's true. 60-year-old man.
Oh yeah, but I find it hard to believe that he just told that 60-year-old dude. That 60-year-old dude had been causing problems. Because they actually took Mize out of general population when I was there in 2013 when I had that surgery, remember? And they moved him to medical to get him away from everybody because he was whooping everybody's ass.
Who was it? What did you say?
Jason Mize, the cop.
Oh, right.
They got that one in federal prison.
Yeah.
But they took him out of working like in the general population area and put him in medical because he was whooping everybody's ass. So he went to third shift in medical. He was in there. They did that when I went out for surgery. When I was in there. But anyway, yeah, he was a piece of shit. But he wasn't a coward, and that's the only cop I've ever seen who's not a coward. That's why anytime anything happens, they got to call for backup. It isn't because of fucking procedure. It's an excuse to be a coward, and that's what they are. They're all bitches, every last one of them. Cock-sucking bitches. And the ones who love them. These people got a huge-ass garden. I don't know. I guess I can back in there and show it to them.
What?
They got a huge ass garden. Look at their chicken coop. You seen the chicken coop?
No, not this far.
They got a freaking chicken mansion.
That big old rooster.
Where?
They said they got a chicken mansion.
Where's the big old rooster?
Look at that, the dark brown ones.
That guinea.
Oh my god, look how big that rooster
That guinea's
is.
pretty, ain't she?
Yeah.
Look how big that rooster
What the
is.
hell is that thing?
Yeah,
Thing in the front.
all the cedars up there. It's a guinea, I think.
Yeah, that's a
With
guinea.
the blue head?
Yeah, well, leave her back. I need mirrors.
Why? They don't have no Judies in there.
Yeah,
No
they
big
do.
booty Judies.
I didn't see no big booty Judies.
They hide in
All right, everybody got to wash their heads. I got to be able to see back in here. That's
What you just hit?
I ain't hit nothing.
Okay.
There's just a big drop off in the ditch over there. I keep on running.
Do we have to go get that, or are they gonna go get that?
I ain't getting that shit out of there.
Okay, I was
Get me fucked
gonna
up.
say.
I mean, I guess I would. I mean, I get paid either way.
I know, but that's too much. That just needs to be. We've been all day doing that shit.
I mean,
Getting it
that's-
from there to all the way up there.
I mean, but he's got the tractor, so we can lift. We can probably lift us up right there, and we can throw it out on the forks, and then. I don't know. But these are the people that have been living in the camper for 4 years with 6 kids. They got that big garden right there. You can't really see shit from here, but it's not. They don't get out. They got a lot of cool shit
It's
right
just a
there.
weed eat.
Huh?
He needs a weed eating mill.
They don't play with nothing.
I know. Don't let Cy out with the rooster.
And there's one rooster running around here that
Supposed to be taken home.
So I'm supposed to be getting all these floor joists right here. There's 40 of them. Actually, there's 50 of them right here that he got from a job site. And they're actually still in pretty decent shape. They're not really twisted up. The top one over there is twisted up. But if I can get those, I can build a, I forgot, I
That
figured it
reminds
out.
me, when is the
50
surgery stream scheduled for?
The surgery scream.
For your
Dude, that
face,
was
I
supposed to
guess.
be a while back. Listen, we're going to do it. Somebody else told me I need to be careful because there's a lot of nerves in the middle of your face. I don't give a fuck. They won't do it. I'm
Yeah,
not wearing a
it's
mask
not-
for them to do it. So Travis is going to do it. Travis will be back down here in September. We're going. But the only problem with that is that you
Over
can't
my
see
fucking dead body.
it. Okay, that's fine. Well, I'll be okay.
Okay, you're gonna kill me first?
Yeah.
We'll see.
No, I'll Travis shoot you.
He won't.
If I can't shoot you, collect life insurance too.
He won't.
You're like, oh, be so sure. I mean, he's looking forward to cutting my face up.
He would have last time he was here if he was.
No, we ran out of time. Remember, I was busy working and shit.
Aw.
Wouldn't get that job. You really are going to get mad if he cuts my face up?
No, I don't want. I don't. Think
It's just
you
going to be a
should
little
do it.
scar.
No. And then what? Pull it
It's
out of
just
there and
cut-
cut it
No,
off?
he's going to pull the skin
Your-
apart.
the
He's
nose
going
is
to cut
just
it
called
out.
a
He's going
triangle
to cut it
at
out.
the
He's going to sew it back up. Or I'm going to sew it back up one too. Or I'm going to walk him through how to do it.
Use some liquid stitch.
23 people and only
No,
5
Liquid
likes.
Stitch ain't going to keep it together. 23 people, only 5 likes.
Well, you have to
Haters.
go out of it and go back in because it doesn't show. Yeah, you've only got 5.
Haters!
6.
Pull up on the popo
Got
at 89
6
miles
now.
an hour at 3 in the morning, and when you give him the finger and twist the throttle better than any drug I've ever had. No fucking doubt.
Yeah. I used to go pick
Hey,
5
Nick.
something too on mine, man. And that's why I no longer have one.
Failed tomato plants.
But
I'm
you'd
glad I
probably be
saw it.
okay with it now. It was just, there were some other things going on
Yeah.
at that time that added to
So
the
does that mean I can
stupidness.
buy a bike?
We
I
got
don't
tuna
care
shell.
what you do.
Can I sell my truck and buy a bike?
Sure.
No. You can't sell a truck and buy a bike.
Why?
Because we gotta keep the truck.
Why?
Why?
You say you don't care what I do.
I know, but we have
If I'm going to be stupid, I might as well be all the way stupid. Can I quit my job? Can I tell,
Sure.
Can I tell my boss to fuck off?
Yeah.
You are your
Go ahead,
boss.
tell him right now. Tell him right now.
I gotta go. See that? I don't know if y'all seen the house from this angle. It's a big house. This house sat for 2.5 years with nothing going on to it before I started working on it.
Do a raffle for your head.
Do a raffle for my
Ingrid
head.
said.
So it's
Hey,
what,
you were
the hill.
attached.
The hill.
You
It's
just unplugged yourself everywhere.
oops. Yeah, kind of did. The hill this house was sitting on was just about solid rock.
Yeah, it's a
He said he said they had a mess of a time getting the boulders and rocks out of it.
Why don't I go walk down there and see what they're doing? I'll watch.
You can't really see this out of it too well. Yeah, but he gave me all these floor joists that they got from a job in Nashville. So I can have them all. So I should be able to build them. They're 14 foot wide. I can double them up and make it 28 feet wide. And there's 50 of them, so that's every 2 foot minus 2. I can make it 46 feet long. 48
Taylor
feet
said a
long.
raffle pay for the repair work after I work on it. What? Yep, that's him. As long as he's has he got the hairy feet?
I think we're going to build a cover with it though, if I can get him out of here. The last conversation I had though, the guy's wife wasn't very happy that he gave them to me. Was you there?
Maybe I just finished
Was you
a
there for
3-page
that
letter to the
conversation?
governor. Colossal says.
Was you there for that conversation?
What?
About these?
No.
No, okay.
Why?
He gave them to me and she wasn't very happy about it
Why?
because they're worth some money.
What did she
She
say?
acted
No?
like they were going to want something for him.
But he said no. Well, just
I
like
think she actually told me what she wanted for him.
when he said he'll give you the wood, and then she was like, "Oh well, yeah, we can trade some work for the wood."
Yeah.
Like, bitch, shut the fuck up.
And my talking
Like,
to you
and does
more.
she not
If,
know?
if,
Like, you
if,
fucking have,
if bitches would just stay out of all male
dude,
conversations, shit would be so much better, huh?
dude, especially the dumb ones. But no, seriously, like you even said, you're not gonna tell them, but when they run out of money, we're still gonna help them finish the house. And this
It's,
fucking bitch is worried about fucking penny pinching. I can't.
I know, but we kind of need these, whether we use
Oh
it
no,
for Travis's place or if we use it for ourselves. Either way, because we can build a building for if we could do block. Travis's, I think we should build a fucking aircraft hangar, 100-foot building, 50-foot wide.
Michigan said I gave you a like there, bud.
Thank you, Michigan. You're my
Also
friend.
said, "Sup all, I'm beat. I just finished a 3-page letter to the governor. Time one of us stood up."
You get a freedom point for that one, man.
He says, "I can't stay long. I gotta hit Walgreens for my vax appointment."
You know what I do need? I do need to get some steps for this thing. I've been saying it and saying it and saying it. Is that the old ones broke off? They were obviously pieces of shit. They weren't even. I tell you why they broke off, because they were. Actually, you know what? I'd probably do that too. I need new doors too. I need new doors, and I need all kinds of shit. I need to hit the fucking lottery, man.
Somebody already won that big one.
I know. Could you imagine winning $1 billion? I was thinking, like, what would I do? What's the first thing I would do with $1 billion? And you know, nothing selfish came to mind. Nothing. Everything I did, like, was benefit somebody else. I was trying to figure out how to fuck government. Like, how can I take this money and invest every dollar of it into fucking government and making everybody freer?
Well, I was trying to get debt free first, and then work on anything else.
Yeah. I was debt free about 9 months ago.
Make sure you look that little boy in the face. Tell me what you think when he comes down here.
Chris says this little boy looks just like Nick.
He does.
I didn't notice.
He's got a sweet little
Maybe I
soul
didn't.
too.
Maybe I didn't notice intentionally. Did you put that picture in front of my seat for some reason? Because I look at it all the day, all the time. That last picture we took of it.
Yeah, I put it so we could all look at it.
I don't know. I was just asking. But I gotta go. I gotta get to work. We're gonna be here till 11 probably. What time is it?
5.
Oh shit.
15.
What's 5 plus 8?
What needs to be done to keep it running?
What? My truck? My truck runs. My truck runs fine.
Said something, maybe unless somebody else said something about it.
My truck runs fine. I just gotta get
There
tires.
may be a blood issue. I'd want it done professionally, Michigan said.
What, my face?
Yeah.
Eh. I don't take blood donations. If I leak, if I bleed out, I bleed out. If I start bleeding out, TLR put a tourniquet on my neck. What?
Needs to be done to it, yeah.
My truck, nothing. It's fine. It needs maintained. These trucks are expensive to maintain. So I just, I do what people do that have never done it. Like, I've never lived my life on credit or anything like that, and I just need to get back ahead of the game. That's all. I'm just doing what everybody else is doing, man. And it surprises me, and this is why I ask myself how other people are surviving. I make really good money doing what I do. Really good money. I can wake up when I want to wake up. I can go to work when I want to work. I can stay home when I want to stay home. And I'm always at work. I'm always at work. So how are people surviving right now? And like I feel the effects of the different costs of different things.
No way, angry.
So how are people who don't make the kind of money that I do surviving? You know what I mean? It's worrisome to me. But I need to get all this shit taken care of. It just needs some maintenance shit. I need to rebuild the front end on it completely. Needs all new U-joints in the front end. I got to redo all the tie rod ends and shit in the front end again. All the ball joints need redone. I need to do the knuckles on it. I haven't done those yet.
Exactly what size tires I can see if Walmart tires don't have those sizes.
These are, I think they're 285, 75, 16.
Go to the fire department 3 days in a row. And will you be streaming later perhaps when you're on the way home or when you get home?
Yeah, I think they're the same as a 33. That's why I bought them. Yeah, they're 285, 75, 16s.
Is Angry's license plate really say freedom?
But I need to get something a little more aggressive. These are
Later,
street
Angry.
tires. I'm not going to be on the street that much, and I'm always finding myself needing more aggressive tires than what I got because I'm always getting stuck in this heavy fucking thing. It's a Haas as long as it's in four-wheel drive. I haven't been stuck in four-wheel drive yet. But I need some more aggressive tires. more aggressive tires than what's on here. I'd really like to go with the bigger rim and shit too, but I just ain't got money for that right now. But I will have eventually. This takes time, man. Just gotta keep pushing forward. But I gotta get these out of here soon so we can. I think we're gonna build a cover with them out of Travis's. They're actually floor joists, but we can make them into rafters, trusses, rafters, whatever. I don't know what they'd actually be called because that's not what they are. And we could build a building 28 foot wide by 40 foot long. I think is what I figured out. But the longer they sit out here, the worse shape they're going to be in. Everything just needs. Yeah, we'll get them. I gotta go. What are you doing? You coming to get my way again? Huh? I'm gonna start charging your parents more money if you come stand in my way again.
Boy, I've been at school.
I tried to tell you that shit. You wouldn't listen.
It was boring at school, you mean, or boring here?
Boring here.
No, she meant school.
Oh, school's boring? Hey, if you don't do good in school, you're gonna have to work for your whole life like I do. What do you think you're gonna do?
Stay home and sleep.
Stay at home and sleep?
Yep.
I had that dream, and then I woke up. You better find you a rich man who stayed in school. And you're not going to find you a rich man who stayed in school if you don't go to school. Rich men who go to school don't like women who want to stay home and sleep.
Paul's here.
What's up, Paul Wall? I'm getting ready to go. I got to go to work. I got to get out my favoriteest tool and go to work with it.
Need to know. Hundreds losing jobs. I don't need to know.
My favoriteest tool.
Oh, I need to get my damn.
About
That's
dead.
your favorite?
No, it's one of them. It's one of my favorite tools. Great, I just took a screenshot of that. I'm jacking off to it right now. All right, I gotta go to work.
I'm sure he will be,
Hey,
Jay.
I'm glad I seen this shit. There, hold this. I gotta do this before I forget.
I'm sure he will be, Jay.
I'm sure you will do what?
Streaming later on the way home.
I don't know, maybe. Probably not. I want to start doing some videos though and posting them to Freedom 82, and I want to start back with like the federal papers and all that. Yeah, I'm glad I've seen this because I'd have lost that.
Yeah,
I'd have been pissed.
Who
These
said
things
that
right
about
here.
the papers? Because Ken.
I lose the shit out of these. Every time I take them off, I lose those bastards. The correct tools always make the job different. I fought a tool the other day for hours and went and bought the correct grinding wheel. Masonry grinding wheel.
Angry said he's going cop trolling later.
You going cop trolling? I used to pick fights with the pigs all the time.
Drummer
right?
says, now I just watch the stupid as it rolls out.
Yeah.
Load's going to stop carrying DeWalt.
Are they? I like, if I had it now, I actually like my 18 volt rigid shit better than my 20 volt DeWalt shit, in all honesty. But I just have so much DeWalt shit, it just makes sense. Like, so I already have how many chargers I got to use? 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. I got the rigid DeWalt, the Bauer. That's 3.
What's the red and black one?
That's a Craftsman one. I don't use that shit. I just use it to charge up Christy gives us that stuff.
Yeah.
So it just makes sense to continue to use the same line of products just for the sake of batteries and chargers and shit.
Eat me alive out here, man.
But I gotta roll. I gotta get to work. This is actually how I tell you what. You ever need a hammer drill? People are gonna laugh at this. I paid Paul PH Info 101 turned me on to this company. You get them at Harbor Freight. They're cheap, and you would think that they're junk, but they're actually not. I beat the shit out of these tools, and this hasn't broke on me yet. It's actually a really good hammer drill. I used it yesterday, in fact. You know, it's one of those tools that you seldom need, but when you need it, you need it. Yeah. But it's a good tool, and it's super cheap compared to you go buy a DeWalt version of this, or Rigid, or Makita, or something like that. You're probably gonna spend $400 for it. I think this one was $80. And the batteries I already had from a drill when Paul turned me on to buying these. He said he never had no problems out of them. So I might switch over all to this shit just because when I beat the hell out of it, whatever. Why do you sit on my truck? You know I charge to sit on my truck, right?
What year's the truck? 2002.
It's 02. We're not friends like that.
2002. He's so full of crap.
All right, I gotta go. Have a good day.
Later, all. Hey, I know a chick
Hey,
uses
remember this.
Sawzall.
criminals breaking into your house to kidnap your wife, even though they're wearing a clown suit, they're still criminals. The same applies to any other people wearing costumes. Their actions dictate what they are.
You need a roto hammer for drilling concrete, Jay says.
A roto hammer. You see the little spinny thing and the little hammer thing? Guess what that means that it does? It drills and hammers. Or you can turn it on just drill, or I think you can even turn it on. What's this? I don't know what the hell it is. Yeah,
I said 18s instead of 20s.
Yeah, you can turn it on just hammer. You can turn
Listen
on just
to
hammer.
back 20, Nick.
What?
John Wayne Gacy wore a clown suit.
What'd you say about the back 20?
Listen to the back 20. Prep every day. Stay safe out there.
Yeah, no doubt.
Investments.
If you guys don't watch Jake's channel, Nunya, Texas on the back 20, you should go watch it. I try to watch it anytime I sit down and watch YouTube.
These are all the people that comment. I know, that's why I said it, LOL.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, if somebody can give me a deal on tires, let me know. 'Cause I have to get some, and thanks to Gay Note and all the stickers that we sold, well, gave away, and people donated because
That's his name.
They like the tactical retard sticker. I don't think I have one with me. I ain't put one on my truck yet.
Huh? I can't remember.
I want to put one on my truck.
Yeah.
I want to fill all this with all my stickers. All of my toolbox.
We got some to put on there.
I know we do. So anyway, I'm gonna go. Have a good day. Stay safe.